wonder what this is.
Snakes! Snakes everywhere!
Okay, that's a little odd. Barney's in there complaining about snakes. Now, quick confession. This is actually the second time I've recorded this episode. Don't worry, I didn't get too far into the other one. I literally got about 2 minutes in it. About 2 minutes into the episode, so not much happened. But I did do that gag again, and there was another guy's voice in there, a voice that I didn't recognize. And it says something else, which is odd. But, and the reason I had to restart is because, for some reason, my GameCube just shut down. Like, entirely. I was just in the middle of playing the level, and then it went, BOOM! And acted like I had disconnected the power from it, even though I didn't, which is a little concerning. And the other weird thing is that, my GameCube controller, the plastic/rubber part around some of the wires on the cord connecting to the GameCube, it's frayed at a certain point, so it exposes the wires underneath. And at those spots, the wires were hot, which is odd. And I thought I fixed it by covering it up with electrical tape, but not the case. It was still getting hot, and it shut that down. That was a problem I was having before, but hopefully, well, I'd rather it... Well, the thing that sucks if it is my controller is that that's the controller that I've been using ever since I got my GameCube, all the way back in 2003, about 15, just a little short of 15 years ago. And I don't want it to be my controller dying. But even worse, I don't want it to be my GameCube dying either, because that's a whole lot worse to replace. Right now I'm using my spare, or Player 2 controller, which... Orange GameCube controller doesn't match a gray GameCube very well, but hey, it'll do. Gray controller matches gray GameCube very well. But it'll just have to do with for now until I figure it out. And hopefully, like I said, I'd rather it be my controller over my GameCube, because this is the GameCube I've had since back then, and it's a lot more valuable than the controller itself. I've dealt with a controller dying before, my old Wavebird. It kicked the bucket long ago, so... And like I said, I have more than one GameCube controller. I don't have more than one GameCube, really. So, but that's beside the point. We need to get into the actual mission.
Whoa, this is terrible. A very bad man is delivering roadkill to all the Krusty Burgers, which are cheaper than my Quickie Dogs.
Bonfire of the Manatees. Help Apu defeat the meat eaters. That's a weird phrasing there. Hit and collect meat from Cletus's truck before time runs out. Now, I know I was saying during Bart's episode that it's weird that people would eat roadkill. Turns out, that's stuff people actually do. Not in like a fast food restaurant sort of way, but like, there's folks that if they see roadkill on the side of the road and it's not completely mutilated, they will stop and pick it up, which is... seems like a great way to receive some diseases previously unknown to mankind. But that's still the case. Some people do that. I certainly wouldn't. You could not pay me to do that. If you offered me like $500 million, I still wouldn't do it. No. No, I couldn't do that. But we'll continue along over here. Continue beating up Cletus. There is an interesting bit of continuity that Bart had to help Cletus collect the road meat and to stick it to Krusty Burger, whereas, or doing something for Krusty Burger. Now, Apu and Lisa are doing the opposite, so just an interesting little thing. And that time limit's oddly stiff, because we're already past halfway, and, well, we're doing better now.
Time to move.
No, I should have received something. There we go. Also, that car's about destroyed Cletus. I mean, that car is pretty tough, so all things considered.
300 horses of convenient power.
4 for 40 seconds. That should have counted. I don't know what you're talking about.
Eat pickup, city folk.
You're stuck. It's not helpful. Oh God!
This is not good for my
I'm
insurance.
going to fail this, aren't I? This is going to be the first time I fail a mission. It absolutely is. The sensor for hitting something isn't always the best. Do I? No! No! I hit you. It should have counted. I hit you. It should have counted.
For Apu.
Now I'll probably have to go to Crevasser.
Man, that sucks. The hit detection on that is really odd sometimes. Because you saw me hitting him. He should have dropped something. Well, 3-3. First time I failed the mission. I was hoping it would go longer, honestly. But that does bring up the chance to show me something that I want to do. If you fail a mission enough times, which I'm not going to show here, I think it's 5 times. I'll put on screen if there needs to be a correction. But if you fail a mission 5 times, you can actually just straight up skip the mission. And it'll take you to the next one. It'll act like you completed it. And you don't need to worry about it. So that's a way to keep the game moving, even though, even if you struggle a little. 5 times in a row, I should say, if that is the number. But yeah, you can skip that, and I did that a couple times during my original run through the game. I've since gone back and completed all of them. The only one you can't skip is the final mission of the whole game, obviously. Of course, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but I was struggling on that level a lot when I was younger, and I was like, why isn't it letting me skip the mission if I'm failing so much? Turns out it was because it was the last level, and they don't let you do that. So when I did beat it and the credits started rolling, I was like, oh, that's why. But, yeah. I wouldn't recommend doing it, because these levels do sort of build themselves on difficulty, and if you skip the level, you also skip some of the story stuff that goes along with it, so it can leave you a little lost, in all honesty. But hopefully we won't see that come up. Again, I really wish that didn't happen there. That sucks. Of course, part of my fault was me being greedy and trying to hit him again. If I had just turned around and gone to collect the one that was already dropped, that wouldn't have been an issue. But you see, he dropped 2 there because that counted as 2 hits for some reason. And that counted as a hit. So did that.
Watch where you're going.
Again, the detection is a little odd. That hit didn't count, though. Did that one? Yeah. That certainly doesn't count as a hit. But... And he just phased through my car. That's odd. Come on. Alrighty. We might be able to do it this time. God, that pisses me off, honestly. Because I should have had that. I'm sorry to be Darkside filling it up over here, but I should have had that. Also, what I was saying earlier about the missions, that does only apply to missions. You can't, like, skip races and then collect the reward. You can only pass or fail those. Alright. We're not doing significantly better than last time. We're only about 10 seconds ahead, but hey. Alright. That also didn't count. No. There we go. Drive to the observatory. Well, that was good.
The part's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Frink at the observatory. He seems to know everything. Except why I ever came to this jerk Waterberg. Good karma.
Well, I hope that was all Apu had to say, otherwise I cut him off there. It is, again, good game design. They have you finish near the observatory, which is where you need to be. Cletus, you're going to pay for what that you did to me. Ruined my streak. Now, no doubt we would have failed some eventually, but, we would have failed some eventually because, yeah. Particularly, like, level 6 and 7, those missions are they can get pretty rough. I'm very strict with our time limits, but, yeah. I didn't want it to be on level 3. That's just a little embarrassing. One thing I do need to mention, my game quit and I didn't save, so I had to start back up with Millhouse's mission and play from there. I do think I recollected everything, as you can see, but, yeah. Also, is the mission over? No, it's not, because there's no dressing thing. Also, Ralph's over here. Is he eating glue or something? Paste. I was basically right. What? I'm a little concerned. I'm a lot of concerned.
Professor Frink! Professor
Well, let's see now. Bart helped me build a monster and then disappeared in a bright light.
Wow, this is crazy. I need someone to talk to who's wise and learned. Easy as pie.
Well, that's the end of the mission. Wise and learned, so who... Oh my gosh. That's good. Should we buy another outfit? Also, as part of me redoing the level, I think I actually gained a slight surplus of coins, so there's that. Should we just buy the hockey outfit now? I don't know. I kind of like the cool outfit. It's the one that looks best to me only, so aside from her normal outfit. But, whatever. Who, I still kind of wish, also, wow, he's right over here. Again, good game design. I'm really bummed out about Cletus. He's going to pay for it. Also, I did redo the wager race over there, and I tried to collect all the Wasp cameras. I might have missed one, but that would be a problem for later if it happens. The original recording is still intact, so episode 12 is still a-okay. That should be fine. That recording was saved and done with, so that is the original run. It was only the very beginning of this episode that had to be replaced. So,
Grandpa, can you help me find Bart? He's missing.
Maybe I'm just a senile old man, but Bart's lucky red hat fell out of that black car.
Wow, Grandpa, what a great clue. You showed why senior citizens are valuable members of the community.
I think my baby teeth are growing back. That's why I had to punch that nurse.
I better use something big if I want to take that car out. Like that school bus.
to complete this mission, you will need the school bus. Purchase it from Otto at Camp Krusty for 300 coins. Remember, use phone booths to access vehicles you already own. Okay. So we know where Otto is, and we know where Camp Krusty is. That's exactly why I wanted to avoid him for the time being. Now, why Otto would have a school bus, I'm not entirely sure. But hey.
Am I old enough to drink coffee yet?
Also, what Lisa was saying there about drinking coffee. Now, first of all, I'm a 20-year-old and I still don't drink coffee because I think it tastes horrible, and I don't know why anyone would subject themselves to that. But, I know people do drink coffee real young. I know my friend's younger sister, she just started drinking coffee, I think she said when she was 5. Don't do that. Also, I probably wouldn't recommend drinking, like, anything with that high level of caffeine, except maybe tea, so early. Of course, I'm biased, because I do like tea. So early, because that's a great way to lead to caffeine addiction, which isn't a pleasant thing. There's worse addictions to have. Caffeine is certainly probably the least of them, but yeah, still wouldn't recommend it. But anyway, here's Otto.
Otto, I know I'm a little young to be asking this,
Look, I don't have any special brownies left. I ate them all.
but do you think I can use your school bus?
Oh, right. Cool. Meet my price and she's all yours, little lady.
You know, I always thought Otto was a bit of a hippie. I couldn't tell why. And that line might be why, even before I knew what special brownies meant. You can thank That 70s Show for teaching me about that lingo. But anyway, here's the school bus. And it's actually a full-size school bus. It's none of that, oh, we're starting right away. It's none of that, pansy stuff that, we saw in, like, level 1. This is a real school bus. Destroy the black sedans to find a clue. Don't let time run out. So we need to destroy them to find clues, I guess. I don't know what Lisa's logic there is. Also, one thing real quick, I found out, well, I can show you later. But here's the vehicle. Actually, can we kick Otto into the river?
Oh, I hate coming down.
Let's do it. I can only kick him some. Okay, there we go.
That was your fault.
Need to be careful so we don't get the cops on us. But there he goes. He's in the river. So will he respawn or is he just gone? Sorry, I might have hit the table there. So can you theoretically screw yourself out of completing the level until you restart the... Oh no, he respawns. Okay. I shouldn't kick him anymore. But if you damage your vehicle enough to where it explodes, you'll notice that there's like a small shockwave that goes out. Well, I found it out before. I just didn't remember. Like, I wrecked over here in Lisa's default vehicle. Like, over here. I slammed into the wall and then it exploded. And there was a car right beside me, like one of these civilian cars, and it exploded too. And it gave me the coins from it as well, without increasing my hit and run meter. So, if you want to make some money that way, you can destroy your own vehicle and basically take out someone else's with it for their money. Just make sure you don't lose your own money in the process. And you can earn a few coins that way without increasing your meter. So keep that in mind. But we hop into the school bus. And, oh, we need to drive to the observatory. And it has another one of those translucent roof effects. You can actually see the translucentness on this one, because there's like a weird thing slightly to the middle and to the right there that you can see. Collect Bart's Lucky Red Hat. Destroy the black sedan. Okay. You can see like a weird effect there that really shows that it's translucent, not just glass. But again, when I was a kid, I still thought it was like a gigantic glass sunroof, even though I've never seen a school bus with that before. Because it's impractical and would probably, if it got into an accident, it would lead to children getting hurt and lots of lawsuits. And come over here. So close. And destroy the black sedan. These black sedans are a little interesting. I always thought they looked kind of cool. Just how they have that like very dark purplish look to them with that red light on top. Just interesting. So we need to drive to, where was it again? The Aztec Theater. Okay. So it's trying to lead us around there, but we're not on time limit, so we can dilly-dally wherever. Run over someone there. Why does a school bus have like a foghorn sound effect? That's odd. Then again, I don't know if I've ever really heard a school bus honk before. So, I don't know. Oh, there's a black sedan right there. I could have caused some major damage right there.
I hope those were recyclable.
Trying to come along. It's not going well. There we go. Caused a little bit of chip damage, but not enough. Now, unlike Cletus's car or vehicles where you need to hit them to collect something, these things can damage themselves, which can aid you in your objectives, or they can injure themselves. So there's that, and it's not so shoddy with hit detection. It tracks damage very consistently. Yeah. Drive to Planet Hype. So we're already going that way again. Good level design. There's a lot of just smaller touches like this that I never noticed before that I really appreciate now. But we need to be careful. Oh, so much for being careful. And the cops are after us. They're after us for destroying some trees, but not for the mindless destruction we're causing right here. And, oh god. Please don't do that, sir. Please leave. Please leave. My meter's empty. You're supposed to leave. There we go. Okay. Now I can destroy this fool. Unless he turns that way. I was expecting him to go right. And don't jump out in front of the bus. But, please destroy it. The problem with the school bus, it's tough, but it has horrible stats. As we'll check out as soon as this level's over. Oh, I can corner him here. Yes!
It's empty. What's going on in this town?
Maybe it's empty because it exploded, Lisa. Have you thought of that?
So PC.
But, Mr. Plow, school bus should be down. School bus should be down here. Yeah, you can see it. Has high toughness, but not good speed. Well, has horrible everything else, really. Well, it is objectively better than the Plow King, at least, so there's that excuse for it. What about the fire truck? Well, didn't we buy the fire? Yeah, we bought the fire truck. So it has better acceleration and better handling, but less speed than the fire truck, so oh well. And you can actually see the emergency door in the back opening up when you wreck it enough, which is odd because I've actually never seen one of those open, thankfully. But instead of going down that way, I see a race over here that I sort of want to do. Is that Nelson? Yeah, that's Nelson. So hop out here, and we'll pick a more appropriate vehicle. Not hop back in the bus, but oh well. Okay, before we do that, I want to collect a wrench over here, just so that we don't have to worry about the extra damage if we need it again.
I won't question the value of this activity.
Now we can get this car.
I seem to be stranded here. Can you help us,
And yeah, that's him, or that 9% rather, will probably screw me over, so.
Maybe a soy pop.
Okay, I won't do it yet. I won't do it yet. I was going to kick him off over here, but that's not the best idea when I need him for a race. Can I jump on top over here? Or did I do this in the first episode? I don't know. Like I think I said last episode, I might have forgot to actually put my words out. It was in my mind, but I forgot to say it. But this is being hopefully it's being this is being recorded. This and the last episode being recorded the day episode 11 goes up. The first episode with Lisa. So I might have done some stuff there that's just out of my mind, because that turns out that all that stuff was actually recorded 3 weeks ago at the very, very beginning, like the first day of August. So it is currently August, what, 24th? Yeah. So it's 3 weeks. Yeah, let's. No, we'll do the race.
Hi, Nelson. This is a surprise.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I'll be your starting man for this mission.
Alright, so I just looked at the time, and I'm actually lower on time than I thought, so I'm going to do one attempt. And if I fail, we'll pick it up next episode. Complete all laps and finish your race, the race in first place. Don't destroy your vehicle.
3,
That's why
2,
I wanted that wrench.
Loser says what?
What?
Ha ha! 1, go!
Again, the intro to these races with Nelson and Ralph are pretty good. I love that.
So
Oh
this is what
God.
it feels like to fall behind.
Let's restart there. I thought I could go the other way, but no. That's not how it works.
3, 2, loser says what?
What?
Ha ha! 1, go!
Oh, I still love that so much. And you might recognize that car in front up there.
You should
If you remember, that was don't shove me around. If you remember, that was Rude Marge. Well, I just spoiled it there. It's Marge, because that's the same car she was driving in mission 6 of level 1. So there's that. Wow, that is a tight turn you got to make there. They are not too generous there. And surprisingly, one of these generic NPC cars is actually in first. So gotta be a little careful. Can I slide around? Yeah. Not too well, though. Oh, rude! Thanks, Marge. No thanks, Marge. Things aren't going too well. Wow, that NPC car is doing real good, actually. I'm not doing real good. Especially when Marge... I'm your daughter, ma'am. Do I dare fit? This is a train wreck. These cars are just going every which way. I'm about to be destroyed. So maybe I'll wait for a better vehicle before attempting this again, because this was kind of bad, especially when they shouldn't really be having intersections right there. Also, you can see Marge's sisters over there just standing by for when you inevitably beat/lose the level. Alright. I did see that car get stalled, so no, I still lost. Because this is the final lap, and I still screwed up. Oh yeah, I messed up bad. That's depressing. But fortunately, we can just repair it right here. And as punishment, Nelson, you go over here. Alright. Oh. Alright. Before that, let's kick you over here. Can I kick you back up there? I want to kick you back up there. There you go. Get into that gas pump, because you can burn. It didn't do much to you, but I know.
I feel
the
like
police
a
are on me.
tool.
Sorry, friend.
Come on. Well, alright, give me a moment. I'll wait for the meter to die back down, alright? Alrighty, Nelson, you're ready for something? Haha, you tried to dive out of the way, but that didn't quite work, did it? But you can fall down. Well, I can hop out now. I still can't kick you. No.
Personal.
Oh, it's very personal.
Pissed off 8-year-old coming through.
I'm a pissed off 20-year-old, which is probably more dangerous in reality, so maybe I shouldn't make jokes about that. Goodbye! So that's Nelson's punishment. But that's not the only one getting punished today. To end off this episode, in exchange, Cletus is going to suffer my wrath as well. So what we are going to do is try and destroy his vehicle. Let's try and destroy it in the most glorious way we can.
Watch out!
Oh, or we could get it impounded.
Incoming bad
But
guy.
we'll do whatever. Oh, that's the next level. Ignore that.
Darn it.
Or next episode. Yeah, ignore that. Cops are coming up on us. Still only one cop this time, by the way. I would have expected more, but hey. He's still on my tail.
Who
Please
are
leave me
you
alone,
people?
sir. Please leave me alone, sir.
I need a sick day.
If you come over this way. There was actually like a sign on this hole before. I'll try and
Funny.
put up a little thing before saying what it said before in that ship, but you can come in here and
Go.
yeah, do that. You can come through here as a bit of a shortcut if you come through right. That was the shortcut I was talking about before, but let's not hit the wrench because I want to destroy Cletus's vehicle. And
Not the car.
we're coming close. There we go. Beautiful.
Break a few eggs to make
So when the ship goes off, not only will Cletus's car be destroyed, it will be long gone. But yeah. Fall down there. That's all for this episode. Maybe I'll be a little pissed off next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then.
Phew. I should have paid more attention in the gym.